Inside you is the most magnificent love anywhere. You come with it, dear ones. You're born with it. You deserve it. But when you're feeling beat up, you might say, especially in the self-worth department, is not something you motivate to. It's not something that you're always aware of. What if there were a little bit of help here? First, we want to tell you that we have described that there are helpful energies starting to be with you, for you. They're even starting to temper the field, so you will look at all things and see the sheep in wolf's clothing. You will see the endeavors to keep you then depressed. And once you start to see that light when it's turned onto the room and you go, oh ho, now I see what you're doing, it's easier to become awake. That takes a lot of trouble. That may even take research for you to see the agenda of the old energy on the planet to keep you smothered so you can't really show your light. There are solutions that are so easy and so simple and that work, but they're new. It depends on how much you want to recover from this, dear ones. I'm going to call this active meditation. You can call it whatever you wish. It involves a little bit of effort that you perhaps have not recognized before, not have thought of before. And maybe, just maybe, it will only take 3 to 4 minutes a day. And you can do it in the morning. You could do it in the evening, whenever it is you need to recognize the sham that is there, that is the trickery that would fool you into thinking you're a victim of this planet, because for some of you, that's working. You always seem to be put upon by the depression of others, or put upon by the negativity of others, or put upon by watching the media, and you have a hard time recovering. That's real, dear ones, and we know it is. Think of this for a moment, and I encourage you. Go into a meditative state the best you can, no matter how awful you feel. In fact, if you feel awful or depressed, or you have a lack of self-worth that day, I am nothing. I'm feeling awful in many ways, that's a good place to be in to do this, because the first thing you do in this meditation is sit and be still for a moment and take a breath or two. And here is the challenge that I will give you that I know works. Raise your hand, maybe both of them, dear spirit, I feel awful. Show me you're there. And at that point, I invite you for the tingles to start arriving in your hands, in your arms, perhaps even your shoulders. That is absolutely cause and effect positive reaction to what you just asked for, because Spirit loves you so much and sits beside you in so many cases saying, why don't they ask? Why don't they just blurt it out and let us help them? Why don't they let us take their hands? This is you in an active meditation, show me. And when you start to feel those tingles perhaps and those feelings in your shoulders perhaps, I want you to force a smile and say the words, thank you Spirit. I see you there. This is the beginning of a reset. And the reset is needed every day if you are one of those who is continuing feeling that you are beat up in the self-worth department. The reset is waiting for you all the time. Dear Spirit, I don't feel like I'm of worth. Show me you're there. I don't feel like I'm worth anything. And then when you start getting the immediate reaction, the chills, the knowledge, you can smile and say, thank you. Then you have a resolution, a reset. And in that smiling, you can say, thank you for loving me. I want to feel my self-worth. Give that to me now. And these are the helps that you have to ask for and be present for, that perhaps are different from another different energy. You are actively asking and meditating to this end for you. Dear ones, I am so in love with you. Why don't you try this? It's time to beat up the dark, and that's what will do it. I am Kryon, in love with you all.